So guys, I've been kind of experimenting a little bit here, and I already fed the cattle this once yesterday. I couldn't really show it to you guys because it was a little bit crazy. Some two random dogs were on our farm yesterday, and they had never been around cattle before, so I had to kind of maneuver and put them away so that I could feed, and then put the bale in quick, and all this other stuff. But I was just showing this to you guys, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this up. So I just made it into little hand pieces here so I can huck it to them and see how they like it. I just can't believe the root growth. I didn't fill this thing too full. You guys saw what I typically use, and it just weaves together so much. It just amazes me. But I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to feed it and see how it goes and see how they like it. And I'll try it on the chickens too. And I might actually try it on someone else's herd too and see what they think of it. So I'll take you guys along. So I threw a couple down here, and they don't really know what to do with them. I'm waiting for one of them to figure it out. Angus, I don't got any. Eat your wheatgrass. So guys, I did take a picture of this while I was filming it accidentally, and it makes a great background for talking about a little more information on what's going on here. On the second set, I threw molasses on the top, and they had the urge to lick it, but didn't really want to eat it that bad. I don't have video of it, but I showed it and gave it to other people's herds, other people's cattle herds, and they ate it right up. So I don't know if it's just because mine have only had grass, or if it was because maybe, I don't know if there's maybe a little mold in it, or it's because it's a grain, because it comes from grain seed and they can smell the grain. I don't know what the story is. It's a little interesting because you'd think cattle would do what other cattle do, right? And as I've talked to you guys about before, they eat bread, but they won't eat grain, as silly as that is. If you guys have had any experience with this, trying to feed sprouts, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Something that I might be able to try, or something I might be able to trick. But these guys have only ever really had grass, and I think it's just a bit of a learning curve for them to get used to it. Yeah, so the other thing is, it wasn't a wasted thing. I really did realize that you can use these for chickens. Chickens really do like this, and it could be an alternative source feed. And if the cattle get to a point where they get used to it, I think it could help them out too. But I'm not at that point right now, but hopefully I can figure out a trick on how to get them to eat it. So I did also get the bull in once into the barn, so that's good news. So he's at least getting used to it again. After those dogs came, it was a huge pain in the butt to get them used to the barnyard again. As much as they're cute and adorable, it really threw me back. So that's a good sign. I still got to get them out by March 1st. I know that. It's just going to be kind of getting coaxed in and used to it. I've been throwing straw in there, old straw that we had, that my grandparents had, and it must have had old grass in it or something, because they'd plow through the straw like it was hay. I couldn't believe it. But they were really excited about that. So I was throwing square bales in there, trying to get them used to it. And as I said, guys, if you know of any tricks on how to get them used to the sprouts, feel free to let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Take care. Keep farming.